right, y'all. Welcome back to the Hip Hop Junky Radio Show, and I'm your most grateful host, Cool Ty Jigga Jigga G. And I'm here with my very special guest. He is Mr. Hakim Green.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Hip Hop Junky Radio Show.
Yeah, what's up, Ty?
Yo, man, let's talk about that song, Say That. I love that song. That song is like the ultimate lyrical, man. I hope y'all was really listening. A lot of y'all talk about y'all got bars and y'all have nada.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You know, I just try to represent them bars, you know. BDP representer all day, every day, Channel Live crew. You know, my whole team, you know, we come from a long lineage of spitters, you know what I mean? KRS-One being the foundation of the whole 9 yards, you know what I mean? So when you spin to that mic, you got to say something. So say that.
How is it important, like, when you work with lyrical play, it seems like you put a lot of time and thought into what you do, man. How do you come up with that, man?
I mean, you know, I think, again, back to the title of the song, Say That, like, you know, the power of the word is something else. You know, when you say something, you need to say something, not just say it what everybody else is saying. You just got to flip it and bounce it a little bit different. That's what I try to do on this track, but still keep it, you know, that Northeast, New York, New Jersey, you know, hardcore lyrical New York feel. You know what I mean? That's what I represent, man. I missed that from the game, so I'm trying to bring that back. You know what I mean?
Hey, you bringing it back, man. You've been doing this for a while. Let them know you're not a spring chicken in this, man. Let them know a little history about who you are, man.
Yeah, like I said, you know, BDP all day, every day, Channel Live. All we do is spark mad-ism. You know what I mean? So we go back a little ways, and, you know, we about the culture, hip-hop culture. You know what I mean? It's one thing to rap, but it's another thing to represent them all 5 elements: knowledge, emceeing, breakdancing, DJing, graph arts, and you know the rest.
For starters, does Hakim still partake in the green?
All we do is spark mad-ism all day, every day. You know what I mean? Yes, yes, yes. Maxie, it's 20-year anniversary of Mad-ism is this year.
Oh, wow.
2014. Yeah, the single dropped in 94, the album dropped in 95. So, you know, so some good things happening this year, you know what I mean, in the way of the greenery. All we do is spark mad-ism, yes.
What I appreciate about you is you're a positive brother, man.
Well, thank you, bro.
Yeah,
I try
man.
to stay positive.
For those who don't know, what is the 24 Hours of Peace, and what was the inspiration behind it?
Man, well, 24 Hours of Peace is like a continuation of my work as an educator and activist, you know, again, being up under KRS-One, Stop the Violence Movement, Human Education Against Lies, Temple of Hip-Hop. You know, we just try to carry that spirit of activism and using this hip-hop thing for much more than just, you know, pop and junk, you know what I mean? So, in the spirit of that, I created an organization called 24 Hours of Peace, looking at Black August and Black Panther Party movement, what Ras Baraka was doing or is doing in Newark, New Jersey. It was like we use hip-hop as a springboard for, you know, a lot of change. So that's what 24 Hours of Peace is about. It's a for-profit. I'm tired of begging people for money.
No,
There's enough money out here in the streets. We can organize and get that money for real, and then at the same time help nonprofits and 501c3s that are doing the work. So that's what we do. We raise money for nonprofits and 501c3s, and we use hip-hop for much more than popping, you know what I mean?
Understood.
Well, I had a good time at.
Yeah, man, Lil B came out, you know. Oh, it's also a 24-hour concert, you know what I mean? We do a 24-hour concert, 6 p.m. to 6 p.m. Friday to Saturday, usually the last August every year. We going 4 years strong. We had DJ Lil B out there on the 1 and 2s. We don't have Naughty. We don't have Master Ace. We don't have Large Professor, Smith & Wesson, Evil D, Savion Glover co-hosting. And people donate their time, man. And we, you know, we raise awareness and we raise money for the community centers and stuff, and it's been successful so far.
And we had no incidents out there.
No incidents of violence. Well, somebody...
Night.
Never mind, that's enough story. Nah, it's 24 hours of peace, love, unity, and safely having fun.
Sounds good. When you were in Channel Live, were you also a member of BDP?
Yeah, it's BDP all day, every day. Like I said, we was discovered by KRS-One. You know, he produced more than half the first album. The first single, of course, features him. So, yeah, Mad Lion, big shout out, D-Nice, the whole crew, the whole family, no doubt.
Let's talk about Anti-Industry.
Anti-Industry is another company.
Show that shirt, too. Show that shirt.
Oh, yeah, hold on.
Get a close-up if y'all could,
Billboard
please.
over here, always representing.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta show the back,
All right. Independence is strength. Collective independence is power, baby.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So, you know, like, you know, with technology, we're able to step our game up, and we don't have to be so dependent upon corporate America to, you know, get our dreams off the ground. You know, we're creative. We have relationships. We got folks with their own radio stations nowadays. The game has stepped up in a lot of ways. So we're saying, forget focusing on the industry. Connect with your brother and connect with your sister and come up. So that's what anti-industry basically is all about. Independence is strength. Collective independence is power. We build strong individual cells, and then we connect and we network and we link and we build and we form Voltron, and we take the whole thing over. We do not need the music industry anymore. If we're gonna get in bed with the music industry,
can you say that again? Because that was powerful what you said, man.
We do not need the music. There's really no such thing as the music or the record business, because we don't sell records anymore, right? It's music or it's content. Content is king. Whoever owns the content right now calls the shots. It used to be a time that, the money was king. Now content is king. So in the age of information, whoever is controlling the flow of information has a very powerful stake in the game. And with technology, we don't need to be begging them to get in the game. We are the game. So that's what anti-industry is about, is realizing our power as individual units, and then we form like Voltron and take the whole game over. Yeah.
Wow, you just said some heavy ish, man.
Yeah, man.
All right, callers, I want you to call up here. Any questions for Mr. Hakim Green? All right, please do so. Unfortunately, I don't have the number in front of me, but y'all know the number by now. Oh, hold on.
201-467-4673. 201-467-4673. Call in, talk to your boy Hakim Green. Say that.
All right, now, speaking of say that, talk about your show, man, on YouTube. Say that.
Yeah, man, again, just being creative. YouTube is a wonderful tool, format that we can hop on and express ourselves. And, in line with the song, I figured I'd create a vehicle where I could say that and just get some things off of my mind. I've been doing some wonderful work with my man Dash from Undeniable TV. Big shout out to him. We released a series of blogs via YouTube and his YouTube channel, Undeniable TV, and they popped off. I got this one joint talking about what every bad boy artist should know about Diddy, where I'm really going in on the music industry and breaking it down and how that functions. And I got that was very well received. Got a lot of hits on YouTube. It's like 55,000 right now, like about a 4-month span. I did another one, Loaded Lux is the most important rapper in battle rap. I had another one, Black People Won't Own Battle Rap in 5 years. I did another one, Beat by Dre, talking about how Dr. Dre and Jimmy Iovine did a deal with the Carlyle Group, and how the Carlyle Group is it's a consulting agency that consults governments on war. Wow. George Bush Sr. is like very high up in the organization of the Carlyle Group, and why they would be getting in bed with Beat by Dre and think about programming and sound waves and how you can control people's minds. So we get into that whole thing. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. I represent that knowledge element in hip hop. Right. What I mean? That's what I'm about, and I try to represent it on every level. So Say That is a talk show I have on YouTube. Hakim Green, youtube.com/Hakim Green, HAKIMGREEN. Caller, what's going on? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Come on.
All right. Hip Hop Junky, who are you? And where you calling from?
Hello?
Yes, you are live on the Hip Hop Junky radio show with a very special guest, Mr. Hakim Green.
I was calling my boy, Sam Black, how this in the city. It's your Zo boy. My shit, what's good?
What's up, brother? But he's going to be on about 8:30, all right? Call back, please. Thank you.
Man, that's messed up, man. I thought he was calling for me.
All right, let's talk about the Hope Boys. All right,
that's Al Tariq Anquay, my people that Stop Shooting movement. Newark right now is a hotbed for a lot of creativity. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of good work going down in Newark. Big shout out to Newark Anti-Violence Coalition, 211 Community, Community Impact, and just a ton of pop. It's a lot of positive organization going on in Newark, New Jersey. And the Stop Shooting movement is one of those organizations. They came out with a T-shirt line called Hope Boys, really going against the whole Coke boy mentality, that whole negativity. Like, you know what? We seen what the crack era did to us in the 80s, and we really not trying to go back there. So they came up with this whole concept to kind of, stay in trend, stay in the moment, but put out a positive message. So they got the Hope Boy T-shirt line. And that's what I support, so I just wear it all the time. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
Yeah, man.
And you did a protest at Bad Boy. What was that about?
Yeah, it was like saying, come on, Puff, enough's enough, man, with the whole Coke Boy. We don't need to keep ramming that down people's throats, man. You know what I mean? Like, we know where we come from, and we know we're much greater than being Coke boys and Coke girls. And, I support anybody's creativity, but we got to watch the programming.
No doubt. Let's go to the score. Hip Hop Junky, who are you? Where you calling from?
Yeah, this is Don Chulo, the infamous graphic designer, all that.
What's going on, brother?
How
You got any
doing?
questions for our guest?
Yeah, like I checked out what BDP did with that Hip Hop 101. I've been checking out that book lately.
Mm-hmm.
So what's your question, brother?
Hello?
Okay.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
You want to reply about that?
No, actually, I haven't read the book Hip Hop 101, but I know if it's coming from KRS-One, it's got to be on point. You know what I mean? The Gospel of Hip Hop is another piece that he put out, and that's a smash joint right there. The Gospel of Hip Hop. I would encourage any and all hip hoppers to pick up that book because it deals with hip hop in its spiritual form and how it moved the whole community of people spiritually. And he goes out, a lot of early history is discussed in that book. You know what I mean? So I would definitely encourage any hip-hop artist or practitioner to pick up that book, The Gospel of Hip-Hop, and anything KRS-One. You already know he's hip-hop true and true. You know what I mean?
All right, this is a real important question, and I can't wait to hear your answer. Many unsigned artists have this new thing where they're charging. And quite frankly, some of them shouldn't even be selling mixtapes, but they're charging for people to be on their features. Pardon me. What is your opinion on that these unsigned artists are charging?
Get money, man. If somebody gonna give you some money, take it. Don't be afraid to take money. You can get some money, get it. But it's greater later. That's a jewel. It's greater later, right? And you want to plant seeds, and the more you plant, the more you harvest. You know what I mean? You reap what you sow. So, you don't want to cut the nose to spite the face. Sometimes the relationship is more important than the actual dollar amount you're getting at the time. But, you know what I mean? If you get that money, get that money.
When Channel Live was on the come up, were y'all paying for features or selling things out the back of the trunk, any of that?
I mean, it was a different game. I think we looked at the game a little differently in a way. I wish we would have approached it from the standpoint of, we're going to sell this right out of the trunk of the car. You know what I mean? When you look at, like, the No Limits, the Cash Moneys, like, a lot of these record labels that blew up in the late 90s, early 2000s, they did so independently. They did, like, when everybody else was going, we not checking for you, they was like, well, we going to make you check for us. And now they are the industry. You know what I mean? So if you can make people buy into your dream, by all means, man, go ahead, man. I support you 100%. Just make sure your content and your music and your art form is correct, so you have a long career in this. You're not just flash in the pan, if that's what you choose to be. But however you got to get it, man. As long as you're not hurting nobody, hey.
Would you like to talk to these artists about protecting themselves, like whether it comes to their lyrics, their music, even their logos? Everybody's coming up with a T-shirt these days.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Like I mean, the rap to me is a commercial. I have other things that I'm selling, whether it be merchandising, that some of it I'm in.
Please plug it.
Anti-industry, go to antiindustry.com. Also go to 24hoursofpeace.wordpress.com. Support that. You also go to ourtruth.com, HOURTRUTH.com. All those different websites have merchandise that you can buy, you can purchase, so definitely support. But also do workshops and lectures and all types of things. So
okay, let's get this caller, please. Hip Hop Junky, who are you and where you calling from?
Cool Tide, chicka, G.
What's up, man?
I want to call up and congratulate you, big homie. I see you on 50 Minutes of Fame.
I appreciate it. Who is this and where you calling from?
It's Big Mike Larry.
Hey, what's up, brother?
From Jersey City, brother, from the gym.
I no doubt. What's up, man? Hey, do you have any questions for my very special guest, Mr. Hakim Green?
Nah, I really ain't got no questions, man. I just want to call up and show you some love, man. Congratulations.
Y'all better show some love. Thanks for the call. Y'all better show some love, man.
Play
Come on.
Manism or something, bro. Cats, I don't know.
Exactly, man. Look, what else are you promoting now?
Oh, man, we talked about the 24 Hours of Peace. We talked about the anti-industry. What else are we promoting, Jasmine? What else are we throwing out there? What else we got going on nowadays?
Is that your manager, Jasmine?
Yeah, Jasmine's my manager.
Hi, Jasmine. Would you like to come on to the mic? You're shy these days.
But I do workshops and lectures, and I have a consulting group, 24 Hours of Peace. It's also a consulting organization. We just did a 2-day workshop series with Barringer High School, conflict resolution, critical thinking, character development. We do a lot of work with the bartenders. Big shout out to my man Giant Thinking.
The workout people, bartenders,
exactly.
Oh,
the workout, brother. Exactly.
Those dudes are monsters with with the monkey bars, man.
Wait till I show you the video. I got them all up. Oh, that's I'm about to drop this video for Say That. You know what I mean? And
Can't wait.
I got the bartenders all up in there. You know what I mean? So, we doing hip hop. That's what we doing right now. We promoting hip hop, real hip hop. That's what we promoting. Say that. Say that. Say that. Say that.
And then say it 100 more times, man. Now, what I want you to do is give some shouts before you roll, man.
Oh yeah, I want to shout out DJ Ty G. I want to shout out my man DJ Lou B. I want to shout out Jasmine's in the building. You know what I mean? The whole Hip Hop Junkies organization. I represent y'all right now. Hit me on Twitter, HAKIMGREEN. Instagram is the same thing. Facebook is the same thing. HAKIMGREEN. Say that.
No doubt. Thank you so much for your time being here, brother. I really appreciate it, man.
It's been my pleasure, B.
No doubt.
Yes,
And DJ Lou B, I want you to warm it up for us, man. Get real nasty on those break beats, man.